Reviews, and today we're going to look at the SumUp Air card reader, obviously by SumUp. Now, I've been a cab driver now for the last 25 years, and about 2.5 years ago I realised that things were moving forward into a slightly more cashless society, and an offer came on the television for the SumUp Air card reader. That was the one they had at the time. So there was a deal on with it because they were just launching, so I think I got mine for less than 20 anyway, less than £20 over here in the UK. So I got one. I've been using it solidly now, as I say, for the last 2.5 years, and recently obviously we've had a pandemic and people are going a lot more cashless, and so I've been using it more and more. It's worked out really well for me. Obviously bank branches are closing down, cash machines are disappearing. A lot of my clientele later on in the evening have probably had a few drinks. Absolutely genuine people. Forget to go to the bank. You get there. Oh, I ain't got any money. Do you take card? Yeah, I do, yeah. And it's worked on numerous occasions. I've actually got money that I probably would never have been able to recoup. So what we'll do, we'll have a look at the unboxing of it. And then we'll go through how to connect it up, and I'll tell you my experiences with SumUp and the card reader, and it may be one for you if you're a small business. Probably a good thing. I'm just a small, one-man band basically, and probably would never have been able to use a card reader from the bank. They used to be quite high to rent per month. The machine itself was quite big. It was a similar sort of thing to what they use into a shop, and obviously these are a lot smaller. Connect up to a mobile phone. You do need to have a data signal to make it work. And so anyway, we'll do an unboxing, and then we'll get back to the rest of it. So this is how your SumUp Air card reader will come packaged. When you take the top off, there's the user guide. Underneath that, they've got the actual terminal itself. As you can see, it's quite small. Obviously this one's not been charged up, it's just come with the battery power that's in it. These actually go to sleep, so you rarely have to charge them. Just in the box after that, you've got the safety information. Also, this comes in it as well, also a couple of stickers that stick on the car window so that people know that you take card. That would be more suitable if you were using it inside a building. So just got the safety information. Underneath that there's just a simple charging wire that plugs into the side of it. Just to take a close look at this card, it'd be handy really because it shows you the payments that they take through SumUp. So you've got Visa, VPay, MasterCard, Maestro, American Express, which people rarely take. They always quote that the fees are too expensive. Also Diners Club, Discover, Union Pay, Google Pay and Apple Pay. Now it works out at 1.6%. So in layman's terms, the fees per transaction are 8p in the £5. That's what we've worked them out more or less to be. And it also has the benefit of you haven't then got to take that cash money and go and put it in the bank, so it saves you doing that. So it depends how you work it out. I've been quite happy with the fees so far. Right, that's what it looks like when it comes to you. What you need to do to get this, obviously, is to go onto the SumUp website, and you log in with your business details and make an account up, and they'll tell you if you can have an account. There are certain businesses that they don't want to work with. There's a list of those on the website. One of them, strangely enough, is e-cigarettes, which I don't know what the reason for that is all behind, but there is a few businesses on there that they don't really want to work with. So if you look into that before you, obviously, as you're applying, and then what you do then is you download, when your card reader arrives, you download the SumUp app onto an Android or iPhone. You'd have to check if you've got any other type of phone to see if it works on that, and then you're good to go. So what we'll do now, just show you how to connect it up when everything's arrived, and then you should be good to start taking payments straight away. When you've downloaded the app and then logged in, go on to the first screen, and this is the one that actually That's where you take the payment. So you go on to payment methods. Mine's already connected, but we'll just do it again. Just move it away from the camera because it's going to come up with my terminal number. Obviously this is the internet, so once you press that, then it connects up, and then you're absolutely good to go. Moving on now to taking your first payment. Obviously you open up to the first screen. The minimum amount this device will take is £1, so it has to be that. Now you've got two options. You can either use your card reader, which is the terminal we've got there, or if these people have rung up or something like that and they're in a different place, you can even send them a payment link so they can pay it themselves. So if you're using the terminal, you've got your choice now. You can either tap on the front of there to do the payment, or if it's over a certain amount, you'll need to put it in the slot and enter the PIN number. Now I'm not here to sell this system to you. I've not got any affiliation whatsoever with this SumUp, but they've looked after me quite well. Never had a problem with them. I did order the 3G card reader from them, thinking, well, this will be a good idea. I live in quite a rural area, and trying to get a signal on that was a pain. You didn't have to connect that up to a phone, it ran on its own, and I couldn't get on with that at all. So I returned that back to them and went back to the original device I was using before. One or two pointers I would point out. I've never had a chargeback using this. One thing I did do though, I made sure it was registered to my business account and the name of the cab company was on the account. So if somebody's been a bit bleary-eyed on a Sunday, checks their bank and think, why did I pay £25 to somebody? I have no recollection of that. It comes up on their bank statements as the name of the cab company, the name SumUp is on there as well, and then the amount. So I think, oh yeah, that must have been the cab own. So that's one pointer that I found out was very, very important. Sometimes, obviously, if you're taking a lot of money through there and there's a bank holiday or something like that, your payment will be delayed. You can actually set up when you want to receive the money from them. You can either just let it go in there, dribble in there as it's, you know, day after day as you've been using it, or you can set it up to do it once a month if you want to do it. I've got a friend of mine and he does it once a month, and he says then he knows when he's doing his accounts that you know, that's dropped in there and he can see all that amount instead of totting it all up. I don't personally, I just let it dribble in there. But they seem to, if you're using it on a Monday, by Wednesday the money's in your account. So I've never had a problem with not being paid by them. I've never actually had a chargeback through anything. Obviously you've got to be a little bit careful. Make sure the card does belong to the person that's using it, because you would get a chargeback if it was a stolen card and they're using it contactlessly or something like that. So you have to watch out for that. But so far I've not had any problems whatsoever. Now the other one, my first machine, which I've had for a couple of years, actually broke down the other week. So I'm going to do a short video about that. I'm not going to put it on this one. I'm just going to do a short video about explaining about that. So if you look out for that on the channel. Hopefully you've enjoyed this, and you know, we're looking for subscribers. Obviously we need people to talk to, so if you'd like to hit the subscribe button, and it gets me up the logarithm if you also give a thumbs up. I'd be interested to know if anybody has had any problems with this company. I certainly haven't. If you could leave that in the comments, and also if you could leave it in the comments if you've actually anything positive to say about this company. So anyway, as I said, make an account up, log in, and make sure your business is eligible to purchase this device. Also I bought a second one because mine broke. I was going on the website and it kept saying payment declined. For some reason I was doing it on a Sunday, so I went on and I googled it and I got one off eBuyer, and eBuyer sold one for £19. I paid an extra £5 to have it delivered pretty quick, because I've been using this system for a while and people actually expect to get in and to be able to pay by card. So that came within a day, and then for some reason they actually did take a payment off the card, and so there's SumUp sent one as well. So now I've got two, but you can never have too many of them, can you really? So I've got a spare one if this ever goes wrong. So anyway, let me know what you think. Thank you very much for watching and taking time out of your day to